Hello everybody, it's your boy Joshua Pex. Welcome back to another YouTube video. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about how to deal with losing streaks in trading. As you know, I'm your most realist mentor out here. I don't usually hide you guys from anything. I don't usually sugarcoat you guys from anything. So I'm going to talk to you about the biggest topics that most traders out here that are not usually ready to talk about, and it's usually the losing streaks. No trader actually out here is going to tell you that in forex trading there's actually losing streaks. But as you know, I'm the realist, and that's why you guys are watching me right at this particular moment, because I usually don't sugarcoat. I usually tell you the truth, and I usually tell you on what you need to expect concerning trading forex. So today I'm going to talk about losing streaks in trading. Now, losing streaks in trading, it's a very normal thing, and for you as a trader, you need to be able to understand that and put it inside your mind that losing streaks in trading is absolutely normal. Now it all comes back to the topic of market cycles. As you know, I already told you guys there are two types of market cycles. We have the good market cycles, whereby your trading strategy outperforms the market, whereby you are on winning streaks over and over and over, like we are winning streaks for months, and it just goes by just winning. Now that's what we call a good market cycle. And they also have the bad market cycle, where your trading strategy just fails against the market. It just fails, and it's not because that you are a bad trader, or it's because that your strategy has stopped from performing. No, it's because you are experiencing bad market cycle. So we have those two types of market cycle. Most traders, they don't know about these market cycles, and this usually affects them, because once they experience like a losing streak or a bad market cycle, they usually now tend to think that it is their trading strategy that is usually the problem. And what do they do? They usually now tend to go in search for another trading strategy, or now change to another trading strategy, which when they do that, now they're just destroying their own probabilities, because you can't be keeping on from skipping from one trading strategy to another trading strategy. So losing streaks are normal, you see, and these losing streaks are part of the bad market cycle. So this week I have experienced a losing streak, a losing week, that a losing streak. And I'm going to post my results right here. That's why I came up with this thought that why don't I talk about losing streaks in trading. So that's why I'm telling you guys, I'm the realist in this game and in this industry. I don't usually sugarcoat. I'm not usually just going to show you just my wins. I'm here just to show you, and to show you also about my losses. How am I winning, and how am I also losing? Because it's nothing wrong with losing. This is part of the game, and once you realize this, the better it is, that you're going to have good market cycles and also going to have bad market cycles. And losing streaks are totally normal in trading. In trading, it's totally normal for you to have losing streaks. So I actually had losing streaks. As you can see, I'm going to post it right here. That's the results of this week. So so that's it. That's basically the introduction of losing streaks. That's losing streak. It's normal, and it's okay to lose. So once you encounter losing streak, so you need to know the first thing how to deal. We're going to deal with this losing streak is you need to identify a number of trades to you that when you lose it is going to tell you that you are on a losing streak. Like for example, for me, if I lose four trades in a row, then that already automatically accounts for me having a losing streak. So what usually happens? I usually take only 2 trades in a day. So if I end up losing 4 trades in a week, that is already a losing week. So what do you do? So you need to have a number. So you can choose like 6 trades. You see, another one can choose 3 trades. If it loses 3 trades already in a row, he already says that that's already a losing streak. So you need to pick a number, but make sure don't choose an absurd number like 10 trades in a row. Like you just have blown your account. So you can choose like 4, 5, and maximum a six number of trades in a row. So you have to choose a number that is going to constitute. So to constitute what you are going to categorize as a losing streak, you see. So that's how it is. So you need to find a number. For me, I've said that is if I lose 4 trades in a row, then I'll automatically know that I'm already in a losing streak. So it's already alert to my mind that I'm already in a losing streak. So you need to have a given number of trades that will constitute you, to tell you whether you are in a losing streak or not. So if I lose 3 trades in a row, there's always according to me and according to what my system entails, now I'm not allowed to say that I'm already on a losing streak. No, I still have one trade to go. So this is the other trade that will determine whether I'm on a losing streak or not. So you need to have a number. The first thing that you're going to deal with these losing streaks, you need to have a number that is going to constitute what a losing streak is. The second thing is, after you have found that number, is you need to step away. Like for me, I lost my 4 trades in a row on Thursday. The fourth trade was on Thursday, New York session, and automatically I had to just stay away from the markets because that's what it requires. After that given number that you have identified, if you have lost 5 trades in a row, the next step is you are required to step away from the charts. You're required to step away from the charts, right? That's why today on Friday I've not yet taken any single trade. I've just looked at the charts and that's it, and I've just gone away. So you need to step away from the charts because what happens is your psychological, it's already damaged, you see. So you can't go back trading, because whenever you're going to go back to trading now, you'll be going to revenge trade. You'll be going to trade with the back of your mind that you want to retrieve some money back, you want to make some money to come back, you see. So that's it, you need to step away from the charts. So immediately the fourth trade or the fifth trade that constitutes a losing streak happens, you need just to accept it and walk away. That's why today I've not even traded. That's why I'm telling you guys, I preach whatever I tell you. I'm not going to tell you something here that I usually don't do or without no evidence. I've shown you evidence right here. That's what I'm showing you guys. I'm the realist in this game. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not forget, guys, subscribe to only take you a minute or even a second of your own time. So you have to step away. That's why I know trading can be very addictive. That's why rules come in and are very, very important for you to follow. You have to step away from the charts. Now that's where discipline is going to test you. The moment now, if you go back and and gold does whatever it's going to do to you, then you are going to wish that you could have just simply walk away. So what does walking away help? Walking away help you with coming down, relaxing, getting your psychology on, back on track, and also it helps you to give you time to reassess yourself, to look at yourself, to look at the trades that you took. Is there anything wrong that you did? So you need that ample space and that ample time for you to gain control over yourself and to come back to you being you. So the second step is you have to step away, and there is no in between. After the trade that marks your losing streak, you have to step away. So that's the second thing, guys. Make sure, guys, you note this down and write, because this constitutes market cycle. Nobody's going to tell you these things. I'm actually telling you guys, and if you don't listen to me, you're going to learn this shit the hard way, because you're going to be skipping from one trading strategy to another trading strategy, thinking that the strategy is the problem, while actually you are just experiencing a bad market cycle. The next thing is, you need to, after you have identified that you are in a losing streak and you have stepped away, you need to give yourself a duration of time. You need to give yourself a duration of time, like a break. That's what I'm saying. Like a break. How long are you going to take for you to come back to the markets? You see, so it depends on the level that you are. If you know that you will not be able to perform very well next week, then you can take like a 1 week break, or a 2 week break, maximum of 2 week break, away from the market, away from the market, away from the charts. Now it depends. As I said, it depends with the type of trader that you are. For me, this is not the first time I'm experiencing a losing streak. I've experienced losing streaks so many times, so I understand myself better and I know. So for me, I only need like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, I'm back. I'm well on track, and I am ready for that new week. You see, so it depends on you. So you need to give yourself a break. You can take a one week break. You can take a 2 weeks break. Even some can even take a month. So it's always about you going away, staying away from the charts and becoming better. You see, better, and getting your psychology into being right. You see, now maybe you come back, the time you come back, now you are sharp, you are good, and maybe the market conditions have already changed, or maybe you identified the reason why you went that to losing. So you need to give yourself a break. So you need to identify the break that you're going to give yourself. Now this is entirely up to you. That's why I usually say trading is a you versus you game. You cannot blame anyone else here. You need to identify and sit down. What will constitute a break for me after losing streak? Is it going to be 4 days, or is it going to be 3 days? Is it going to be 1 week, or is it going to be 2 weeks? 2 weeks. And then the next thing is I'm going to talk about is risk. It's going to talk about his risk. Now, guys, risk is very important, and I have two parts of to talk about risk. As you can see here, I'm going to post my trades again right here. As you can see on this trades right here, like all the risks that are within the the average of of what I usually risk. Like every trade right there, it's on the average of $100. The maximum that you can see right there is $150. And what happened until I got the $250? It was not my fault. It was I just experienced slipperage. What slipperage is, you can place your stop loss is, but whenever there's a big momentum move, and when price hits your stop loss, your broker ends up closing at a price different to that what you had intended at to your stop loss. So that's not entirely in my control. That's why I ended up having negative $150 on a single trade. You see, so that's usually happening. But if you look at this risk right here, all of them that are within the risk bracket. You see, so what does this tell you? That I am able to manage my risk. I'm not able to revenge trade. There's none of this week right there. I was did I revenge trade? No, I got a loss and I walked away. I came back again. I found another setup. I took this trade. I got a loss and I walked away. That's what details or what separates between a profitable forex trader and an unprofitable forex trader. So risk is what, because most people is once they get a loss they come back to revenge trade, you see, and they end up making and taking unnecessary trades, you see. So as you can see right here, my risk is well determined and my risk is well managed, and that's what the most important key in forex is managing your risk and maximizing your win. So that's one thing. The next thing is that correlates with losing streak is, after you have identified that you are on a losing streak, you have two options: either to decrease your risk the next time that you're going to come back in the market. You're either going to decrease your risk, you see, either into half the normal risk that you are already used to risking. Then it's going to last until when you are finally seeing yourself that you are back on track, or when that you notice that the losing streak is finally over. Then then you can now go back to your normal risk. So the first option is you either decrease your risk or reduce your risk. Then you use that risk until the time whereby you will feel comfortable. Or the next second option is just maintain the risk the way it is. Now, for the second option, it depends on the level that where you are as a trader. As for me as a professional trader right now, or the level I am right now, I cannot afford for me decreasing my risk, because I have a strong faith in my system. I I trust myself. I believe in myself. I trust myself. See, it's all about understanding yourself and understanding your trading system. So I'm at that level, so I cannot decrease my risk, you see. So but it depends on the level that you are. So once you notice that this is your first time you're handling a losing streak, is you have the option of reducing your risk, so that it helps you to stop being emotional. That's what I'm trying to mean, guys. So being emotional, it gives you to handle on a risk that you feel that is okay with you, until you finally now you start getting some wins and you start getting back on track, you see. So you need to know what are you going to do. Are you either going to decrease the risk, or are you going to maintain the risk? The worst thing and most traders do is, once they are in a losing streak, they tend to increase the risk, and that's the most dangerous thing. And this is what accelerates to most traders to blowing majority of their trading accounts, because you have already identified that you're already in a losing streak. Then next week, when you're starting to begin again afresh, you are trying to risk two times the normal risk that you usually risk, so that you just want to get back, or to make back of all the losses that you made during the week. It doesn't make sense. The market conditions is already telling you that you are experiencing bad market conditions, and you are going ahead to risk more than what you usually do. What happens? It ends up to you first blowing up accounts. It makes you to lose the accounts so very fast. That's why most people cannot maintain accounts, because they don't understand that. So once you have identified that you are in a losing streak, these are the two options I've told you: either to decrease the risk or maintain the risk. And maintaining the risk depends on the level that you are as a trader. Then the next step, which is the most important thing ever, is now within that break that you have taken, is you have to audit yourself. Now I'm going to to refer you guys to the old video that I made on why I had a break-even month. That's why how this is important. On March, the reason why I had a break-even on March, it's because I did not audit myself. I quickly took up the mindset of me blaming outside sources. Now, you see, whatever lessons I learned from that. Now it's affecting this right now. So the next step that you do after you have identified that you are losing streak, right? You are on a losing streak. You need to first audit myself. There's this affirmation that I developed after that scenario happened on March. If my results drop, I audit myself first before I blame outside sources or the markets. You see, if my results drop, instead I audit myself first instead of blaming outside sources. So that's how it is. So that's how simple it is. So you need to go back, reassess yourself, look at your trading habits goals, look at about the trades that you took during that week. Will they align with your trading strategy? Will these trades align with your trading system? This is what most traders usually don't do. This is what usually most traders don't do. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. This is what most traders, they don't usually go back and ask themselves, is this loss that I took, was it okay? Was it within my trading system rules? Was it a probabilistic loss? Is it a method problem loss? Is it a psychological loss? So they don't go back and ask themselves. So once you as a trader, you know that you cannot track your own data, there is no way you're going to improve. You need to be able to track your own data, because your data is the one that is going to tell you whether you're going to improve or not. For example, for me, that's I'm telling you guys, I'm the realist. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you examples of whatever happens in my own trading journey. For me, all the trades that I lost, the 4 trades I lost this week, I can tell you all of them. One was a probabilistic loss. That is, I have nothing over control over that. The 3 trades were a method problem loss. A method problem loss. And how is it a method problem loss? I followed my system the way it was, but it needed a little bit of adjusting, you see, to fit in, because whatever I was using, like, it was not working right now. This is what I'm telling you. Yeah. So I already know that one trade was a probabilistic loss, which has no problem with that. The three trades were method problem loss. So what happens when you identify there's a method problem loss? You go back to your trading strategy now and fix that problem, because you know it's a strategy problem. It's not a psychological problem. It's not a probability problem. It's a method problem. So you go back and fix where that problem is. It's about adapting. Forex trading, so your trading strategy needs to be flexible, so that you need to adapt to the market conditions. Market conditions usually change, you see. So whatever used to happen to work last week or last month or 2 months ago may not work in the coming 2 weeks, you see. So your trading system needs to be flexible. So once I already identified that the 3 losses were method problem loss, I went back now, I identified solution, and I fixed that method problem loss. You see, so right now I've already improved. I've already improved. That's how mistakes usually. I'm already a better version than I was last Friday. You see, that's what I'm telling you guys, and this is what most traders usually don't do. They don't usually go back to recheck. They just, I've just gotten a loss. Tomorrow I'll come back again and try again. So you don't learn anything, you don't improve anything, you don't adjust anything, you don't fix anything in your trading strategy. How are you going to improve? That's why 95% of traders are losers, because they can't track their own trading record. They can't ask themselves questions. They can't think, why did I take this trade? Does this trade constitute my trading system rules? Did I follow my rules here? Oh, is it a textbook setup? Did I do whatever I was supposed to do? Okay, this okay. Okay, it's a probabilistic loss. Okay, on this second trade, did I follow everything? Oh, here, I did a mistake right here. If I correct this mistake right here next time and do this right here, if I fix this here, then I could have won this trade. So what does this what is this teaching me? I need to learn about this. I need to rectify this. I need to add this. So you see, you are learning and you are improving and you are becoming better. Each and every scenario that happens in your life, you are improving. Instead of you complaining about the mark, or about the losing streak, you intend to learn from it and you tend to become better at it. You see, and most traders, what they do is they tend to blame outside sources. Like for example, if somebody else could have experienced the same losing streak as for me, I know somewhere out there is just is already sitting saying that it's because of Trump, or it's because of the war in Iran and US. It's because of that war. That's why the market conditions are bad. Bro, you have not learned anything right there. You have not learned anything. There's nothing that you have improved on. You're just blaming outside sources. You see, before and this is what March taught me, and that's why I'm telling you guys, always learn from whatever you whatever whatever you go through. Before I blame the outside sources, I need first to audit myself. I need to know to know first, did I do everything I was supposed to do? If I did everything that I was supposed to do, then now I'm allowed now to blame outside sources. If now all the losses I took, if they were all probabilistic loss, then I could now say that the market conditions are very favorable and maybe it's because of the war. But now, as you realize, I had only one probabilistic loss and three method problem loss, whereby these three problem loss needed adjustment or needed to be updated in my trading strategy. You see, they were not there, so they needed for me to update them and to add them in my trading strategy. So it's all about learning and continuous learning. That's it. So learning and improving. So once you have taken that break, make sure you do that. Make sure you go through your trading habits goals. Make sure you go through your checklist. Make sure you go through those trades that you took. Ask yourself, is this a trading, was it a probabilistic loss, was it a method problem loss, was it a psychological loss? Once you have identified that, find solution to that, to those problems. Like the same way me, I already found solutions to those problems. I'm now okay, I'm now cool. It's ready to go. The second thing I want you to guys to know is, like for me, this losing streak, I cannot blame it on the bad market conditions. No, it all needed and it was all teaching about learning. It was all about learn. How can I put this? Is it was teaching me about on how I can adjust my trading strategy, or that like my trading strategy needed fixing here, and that's what it was all about learning. So I cannot say that I was experiencing a bad market condition. So because we're in the topic of losing streaks, all I can say is, once you are in a losing streak, and even if you take that break and when you come back, you never know how long a losing streak is going to last. The same way a winning streak can go for a whole month, a winning streak can go for 3 weeks, or a winning streak can go in even for 3 months. That's the same case of a losing streak, because whatever happens in A also she needs to happen to B. So you can never know how long a losing streak can work. That's why you have two options, that to decrease your risk or maintain your risk. Guys, if you have found this video to be very very educative, guys, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Guys, subscribe, because today I've just dropped you the biggest jam ever. Nobody's ever going to talk about this in this forex trading industry or in this forex trading space, guys. I'm your boy Josh FX. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you in the next video, guys. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you guys for watching me right now. And make sure you hit the subscription button and always turn your notification buttons. And I also usually do live trading sessions. You can go and watch my live trading sessions. I mark everything right there. Guys, make sure you do so. And if you have any questions, kindly comment. And if you found this video to be very useful, kindly comment also right there and drop that like, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video, guys.